Day 1 of the Field of Fear Field Pass was a blast. Before we go into the depth of my F2P grind, let's take a look at the team just to give it a bit of context. Now, you may ask, who are those two new guys? Well, at the end of the promo, we pulled again Morris Jones-Drew, so we made a Mythic with 2 epic players. We now have a Mythic backfield with Saquon Barkley. For the first player of the international promo, we went random and got Jalen Ramsey. Great add to the team. Good job.
Now that we're set, it's time to show you what the F2P grind is all about. Starting with the team turning points. This is where the grind pays off because I stacked and grind so much that I collected 250k in team training points. If you're wondering how I got that, go look at my previous video. So we spend day 1 on 40, 30, 30 rank, and then we start grinding again for next field pass. There's no need to spend more because there's no reward. Speaking of rewards, let's get that first Mythic player of the field pass, Aaron Donald at defensive tackle. Well needed in that front 7. My rushing defense was a problem last field pass. Second part was about completing the most out of the journey in order to build that Mythic linebacker Micah Parsons. First, I completed the Epic Select Challenge, so I got, of course, Micah Parsons. Then, went for the first iconic Micah Parsons. And after that, you guessed it, I went for the second Micah Parsons iconic. But 2 iconic and 1 epic doesn't make a Mythic, so how did I proceed? Well, the third part is all about coins and crates. I stacked over 1 million coins just by playing minigames and doing daily goals. With my million coins, I spent 8 packs and got only 1 iconic out of it. But at least it's a middle linebacker of the upgraded pack, so he gets a place in the lineup. If I had spent it in the last field pass, it would have been a bust. Lower overall players at every level, plus a losing reward of the new field pass goal. There's a bit of back and forth over here, so follow me. So in order to get Micah Parsons as soon as possible, I traded core player to get that epic select from the field pass and went for my second mythic player of the day, Micah Parsons. I told you earlier about my front 7 being weak. Now it's getting stacked with those 2 mythic players on the front 7. That's insane. As you can see, I traded core player for field pass upgrades and got epic and a bunch of rares through the packs. And you know what, because I got so much, I maximized the trade by going 7 uncommon for 2 rares, and it gave me that much epic player. All the coins I stacked, all the players I stacked led to this. Not only 1 iconic player in, guess who, Jaden Daniels as a quarterback. That's a huge upgrade because I needed him to replace Cam Ward. He did well, but now Jaden Daniels will be a much more bigger asset in our team. And as I said, I didn't go once random iconic, but twice. So I got Devin Hester, not the player I wanted, but maybe will serve as Marvel food like Tyreek Hill did. So we'll see that later on through the grind. So it's not just about being lucky, it's about doing the right move at the right moment, and the most of all, being patient and wait for the right time to do the right move. That's the main difference. So I did wait a lot. I kept an epic kicker for a long time. Now it's time to change because I need 1 more trade in order to get my team overall as high as I can if I want to reach the 10k gate as soon as possible. With all those spending in coins, team training points, and of course all those trades, let's take a look at the team. So on offense, Jaden Daniel, what an asset we got over the random iconic in the field pass. That's insane. I needed to step up at quarterback position and we got it. Now on defense, look at that front 7, Micah Parsons, Aaron Donald. Finally, I have a defense that will probably stop somebody in E1, but that I'm not sure about it. And on special team, we got Devin Hester and Ryland as a kicker. So those guys brought the team overall at 4,016 in team overall. That's insane. Alright guys, that's about it. Go watch my other videos, and until the next one, take care. See you soon.